Hi guys, thanks for joining for another pick a card reading. Today we're going to talk about new opportunities. So if you've been wondering what new opportunities are coming your way, stay tuned for this reading. Thanks. Hi, welcome to another pick a card reading with Intuitive Crystal Goddess. Thank you for joining me for this video today. And this video, as I said, is about what new opportunities are coming your way. All right, so I'm going to show you the decks so you can choose. The timestamps for each deck will be in the description below. See you in your group. Okay, guys, here are our groups here. We have group 1. Oops, sorry for the shakiness. Group 2. And at the end there, group 3. So take a moment and focus and meditate on each group. And I'll see you. Group 1, then you were attracted to this tumbled citrine stone, which I'm not sure if the camera is picking this up, but you see it has like this little yellowish tint to it. And so this is a projective stone, and it's ruled by the sun and the element of fire. And the stone is a protection stone. It's used, like you could put it under your pillow at night to ward away nightmares. When carrying it, it also helps remove fears and the energy that comes with that. And carrying this can also enhance psychic awareness. Okay, so let's get into it. So the first card we're going to draw here is the overall energy of this or possibly these new opportunities, and the overall energy is we have the despair card. And the reason why this is the overall energy of this particular group is because I feel like there's some issues with fear of lack or having fear of scarcity. And I feel like these opportunities are going to help you combat that in more than one way. Because a lot of people assume that a way to combat the fear of scarcity is to make more money. And sometimes that's not always the case. You notice how we hear stories about lottery winners who have money one day and not any the next day, okay? So we're going to dig into what Spirit wants you to know about these new opportunities. So the first card we have here is the Justice card. I need to get better light. There we go. The first card we have here is the Justice card. And you can see here it has the number 8. 8 always represents change. And the card says, fight for justice and equalities. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So I feel like group 1, you guys are currently in a situation. It may be a legal battle. It may not be a legal battle. All they showing me is like a tug of war situation. So whether it's over a job or it's over property, or it can be, over children, like if you're going through a divorce. But they're saying like at least for the last 30 to 45 days, there's been this battle, this tug of war that's going on, and that tug of war has actually been a distraction to life's bigger picture. And because you've been focusing on that and worrying about the outcome, and your worrying has caused you, like you spend more time worrying than you do like plotting and planning what the next move is. So the next card I have for you guys here is the, let me see, where we going? Where, okay. I think that's the best we're going to get today. Is the Knight of Ariel card. I'm going to do something about that light in 2 seconds because I really want you guys to see the cards. but this, it says trustworthy, understanding, devoted, funny, and it says there's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. So this card represent, and it's the reason why the knight is coming up behind the eight, because like I said, the eight represents change. The knight represents motion. So once this change happens, you can start worrying about the outcome of that, and you could start moving forward to new opportunities, because they're saying that because you spent so much time worried about this whole tug of war situation, you kind of haven't been focused on looking for opportunities or creating opportunities for yourself. And for group one, I feel like these opportunities are based in living situations, whether like be buying a new house or getting approved for a new apartment or finding a roommate. I really feel like this has a lot to do. Really feel like this opportunity has a lot to do with your moving on to a bigger and better living situation. Um, you are being guided on this specific journey. Like they're saying that like this particular group is maybe not quite psychic, but you're very intuitive, and there may be a couple empaths in this group too. But I feel like this like your instinct is on point in like almost everything. It's just like your predictions, your small predictions. Like I feel like in this group, you go into a neighborhood and people are like, oh, this is a nice neighborhood, and you're like, in 5 years it won't be. It's like you just know like these things are going, like your intuition is like really on point with things like that. And you notice they keep having me go like talk about real estate. So like again, I really think this is about like a living situation sort of thing. And the next card we have the 21 here. Tap tap. There we go. The World card here, and this card has the Archangel Michael on the card. And I don't know if like you guys know anything about the archangels, but when Michael shows up, because he's like extremely powerful and swift in the way he moves, and when Michael shows up, things happen really fast. Like there's like lightning bolt fast. So like once you start like preparing this list and you invite the angels in to help you accomplish these opportunities, because I feel like you are partially going to create the opportunity yourself just by putting it out there that this is what you want. It says a very happy ending coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. They're telling me like I really feel like this is like a whole moving situation here, because they're showing me maps. They're showing me people looking at like a map and saying, I want to move at this. I think I might want to live in this state or live in this country. Like, but with this group, this isn't like I'm going to move to the next town. Like you guys are really embarking on starting an entire new journey in somewhere that you've never lived before. And they're saying that this is the time to do it. Whenever you come upon this reading, it is literally the time for you to take action. Just by putting it out there, and you know how you just go on the websites and you look and see what's available. Just by doing that, you are setting an intention to the universe about where you want to live, how much you want to spend, what you want it to look like, this, that, and the third. So the next card I have here. Ooh, excuse me, I have major hiccups right now. Is the Seven of Raphael card. And it says, time to make a decision, be clear on what you want and take action, a need for detoxification. Again, with this whole new journey in somewhere different, when this idea of moving to a whole new place is good for you, because I feel like you will be leaving behind toxicity. Like, I feel like in this group you kind of already started cutting back some toxic people in your life, but just moving from this one state to another state, it kind of gives you this energy of breathing new air. And this opportunity is coming because, like, this opportunity is ordained by the angels. Okay, that's why Michael shows up. Like my guys are saying, the second most powerful one of all. Like, so that's why he shows up to help with this swift movement, because this is literally spiritual growth for you. Because leaving behind the toxicity and being in an environment that you get to create without the toxicity, or just the presence of those people in the same vicinity, it actually enables you to breathe an entire new life, and you will come up with new ideas. I feel like this is going to they show, you know, like the Energizer Bunny. How old is that video? I mean, those commercials. Anyway, but they're showing me that this move will turn you into the Energizer Bunny. Like, all these steps and stuff that you've been taking up until now is nothing compared to the energy that's going to smack you when you move to this new place. And some of you are like thinking, I'm getting like, there's a lot of country jumping here. There's a lot of country jumping I get. And I also get a lot, like, long distance is what they're saying. Long distance. So you're not like talking about moving, maybe they're like 1,000 miles or more. 1,000 miles or more. So this is like, I'm even getting, some of you are thinking about like moving to an actual island. And they're like, some of you who are thinking about that kind, is, you still look at it like a dream. And that's why they're telling you to put yourself out there and just start setting the intention for it. The moment you start setting the intention, the angels will come and make it happen. And the last card I have for you, group one, is a 2 of Michael. And twos are always duality. But this card represents the, like, reason, and it has the air sign energy with it. And it says, it will all be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. Ooh, my ear itching. Oh, okay, y'all can't be giving me personal downloads while I'm doing this. Sorry, guys. With this card, they're telling me that when an opportunity, this perfect opportunity comes for you to move, that your ego, your ego self, your conscious self, is kind of combating it. And the only reason that is because the ego always fears the unknown. The unknown, when you tackle unknown and take risks, that's always covered in the heart space and in the crown and third eye space. And like, when you know the plan and things like that, that's when, like, the bottom half of your chakras are just like at peace. But until then, you kind of have to like rule with your top half to calm the bottom half. And I feel like that's what's going on with this group, because this move is heart fate. It's heart focused. It's definitely heart focused. And that's because, and you're taking a risk by doing this. And they're showing me like a baby bird, and you know, they don't think they're ready to fly, but the mother always like nudges them all, you know, out the nest, and lo and behold, because they so scared of falling, they push themselves to fly. And they're saying this move is what you need to push yourself further to fly. And that's why we got this card about the creative energy coming about when you actually do make this move. So that was for you guys, group one. I really, really hope that resonated with you. If it did, please comment below and let me know. If you would like to book a private reading for me, whoop, look, there it is. That's the website. There's also a link in the description box. There are the links to all my other social media platforms, so you can follow me on there. Light and love. Until the next video. Bye. Hi, Group 2. If you chose Group 2, then you chose this little lapis stone here. And the lapis is a receptive stone. It's ruled by the planet Venus and the and the element of water. It escaped me. This brings about love and joy and peace and happiness. This also is connected. Oops. It's also used to connect with the throat chakra and the crown chakra. So it helps you speak your truth. So I always call this like the speak your truth stone, okay? So let's get into your reading, Group 2. All right. So the overall energy of this opportunity that's coming your way is the intuition card here. Can't wait to see. There we go. It's the intuition card. It says inner child. And your intuition is always connected to your inner child. And that's why they always say inner child work is like really good when you want to like go to the next, go to your next spiritual awakening. You always have to do some inner child work or whatever. They told me to not say or whatever. So you always have to do some inner child work when you're going through a new psychic awakening. And with this group, I feel like that's part of this opportunity. There's an awakening happening here. This group is a very spiritual group here. So let's dig into what Spirit wants you to know about this opportunity. So the first card I have for you guys is the 7 of Ariel card. And the 7 represents faith. What did I say? The 7 represents faith. And this card has the energy of earth and like bringing about material things. And it says, you have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for the next endeavor. So unlike the folks in Group 1 where they kind of had this little bit of situation before they can get to the opportunity, you guys have literally already been working on creating this opportunity. For you, I get this stagnant feel. Like when am I going to get the reward for all of this that I've been doing? I feel this is definitely like spiritual and career focus for you guys. This is definitely like career focus. They're showing me steps and they're like, I'm trying to get to the next level. Try Sierra level up. Okay, I got it. They'll keep giving me hints. So the next card we have for you guys is the 5 of Gabriel card there. There you go. Look at her. She's so pretty. And 5s represent adversity, but it's also, in numerology, it's also a very balanced and spiritual number. 1, because it's like literally in the center of a numerology chart. And it says that a change you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. For this group, I feel like part of the block of you getting to this next opportunity, they're saying family. I feel like either there's a parent or a cousin or a sibling that you kind of taken responsibility for, but their Spirit is like, they're an adult. They're not your child. You don't need to take, even though they're an adult who acts like a child, it is not your responsibility to take care of them. It is only your responsibility to take care of yourself. And once you get to that place of realization, you kind of open the door to these opportunities. And they told me, go to the next card. which is boom, 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 the leap of faith card. And if you notice, it's a zero. Zero always represent beginnings here. So it's like soon as you just decide that I'm not the babysitter of the family, these opportunities literally, they show me like flood. They just like literally flood to you because you already have been planting the seed. Regardless of the drama that has been going on, like mentally and emotionally and somewhat physically, you guys have already been out and about planting the seed of what this whole level up phase in your career. It's just you just gotta like make a decision. It's either me or family. And they telling me you gonna choose you every time. Like you really wouldn't be watching a Crystal Goddess video if you wouldn't choose you. That's what they just said. I'm only repeating what they said. So we're going this leap of faith card, this whole beginning situation, and it says believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. Like again, once you decide that you no longer want to be a part of the drama, the opportunities flow in, and I'm getting like it's a lot of bosses that are watching this, whether you are your own boss or you are a boss at work. And they're telling me you're going to have an opportunity to manage more people. You're going to have the opportunity to mentor more people. Like your group and circle is going to grow. I feel like for you guys, especially my entrepreneurs, my business owners out there, there's some positions you've been dreaming about, like, you know, when a business makes more money, I want to have an assistant or a social media manager or so forth and whatever. The universe, as soon as you remove these blocks, the universe is like literally going to bring those people to you. And those are your opportunities, because those people that the universe is bringing to you is going to literally help you grow and expand. If you work for a company and you are a boss, I feel like if you've been going through this hiring thing for at least for the last year, I feel like it's like one or two positions that you just keep having a high turnover rate with, and it's like when you hire the person, you really feel like they're a good fit for it, but then after a while their true colors come out and you just like, this is not it. I even feel like one person was a good fit, but they just decided they didn't want the position anymore and they just like walked away. And they said the other person pretty much fired themselves. Mostly everyone fires themselves. I used to be management, I'm telling you. Anyone that I've ever had to let go, they fired. I didn't do anything. They did it all themselves. And okay, there we go. The next card we have here is the Epiphany card, which is the excuse me. This is like the Wheel of Fortune? No. The Hermit, introspective. Yes. I did say in the beginning that this was going to have something to do with the spiritual growth, because it's this team that you're going to end up coming to you. The knowledge that they bring with them, even though like you're the boss and you delegate or whatever, every person has a gift that they bring, and it makes it a whole, whether you are the leader or not. Like this destiny that you have has other names attached to it, and these people are going to actually give like inspire, if that's the word. They're going to inspire you to have even more creative ideas. That's why it's so important on the type of people that you pick to be around in this particular team. But they're like, you don't really have to worry that much, because once you get rid of this drama, they're going to bring you the right people. Like, you're not even going to have to look. They just literally somebody that knows somebody gonna bring somebody. It's literally gonna be like that. It's literally gonna be like that. And these people are gonna come. They're gonna inspire you with new creative ideas and visions. And it's like literally going to make, if you work for a company, it's going to make your department grow so much that the boss's boss is gonna like want you to come and mentor other departments just like yours that just happen to be in other cities or states if you work for a company that big. And it's like the growth that you make in that area is just like people gonna want to know how you did it. And the same way for my entrepreneurs out there, you building this team and this group together, and they inspire you, you inspire them. It's all love. This is like all love and spiritual unions here in this work group, and you just happen to be the center of it all, and it becomes it gets noticed by the right people, and then they want you to teach them what you did and how you did it. I mean, and then they're telling me that you're watching now. You're just like, how can I teach somebody? I don't even know how I'm gonna get there. Don't worry about that. Once you go through this right here, you're gonna have all the knowledge you need. That's what spirit does. It prepares you for these opportunities that's coming, so you don't have to worry about whether you have what it takes to mentor or teach other businesses, because totally I wouldn't be telling you this if you didn't. And the last card I have for you, group 2, is the 7 of Gabriel card. Look at that rainbow. I love unicorns. And this is the faith card. This card is like based in faith. Has the fire energy, has creativity. Again, I told you this group gonna give you some creative inspiration, and it says stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. You need to realize that you are the nucleus. You are the center. Even though this group is very important, but you need to realize and hone your power of being a nucleus, and realizing that your destiny has other names attached to it. That's how important you are to Source. Source would not give this opportunity to just anybody. And even though it's like, no matter how many people watch this video, if you're one of the ones that watch this video, Spirit wants you to know you are chosen to be the nucleus of these people. You are chosen to be the leader of these people, and you need to just like sit in that. Just sit in it and be humble, because it's owed to you. You deserve it, and especially once you do this 5 of Gabriel here, and you choose yourself over the drama. When you make that decision, everything else is just blessings. So I hope that resonated with you, group 2. Please comment if you like what you saw. Don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe. If you want to book a private reading, there it is. There's the website. There's also a link in the description box below. Also a link to all my other social media networks, so we can congregate on there. Until next time, in the next video, bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose group 3, then you were attracted to this really sparkly peacock orb. I like to call it the sparkly rainbow rock. But this stone is used for alignment. A lot of Reiki healers use it to cleanse auras and for Reiki healing. Carrying this stone, it has an uplifting energy, creates happiness. So that's the overall energy, and I feel it. This opportunity is bringing happiness to you guys, group 3. So let's get into it. The first card is the overall energy of this opportunity, and what do we have? Appreciation. And that's you guys, because I feel like this group is very grateful for anything. I feel like this group, you're very centered, very grounded. You're the people who wake up in the morning and actually say thank you. This is very, very grounded group, because I'm it's kind of want to soften my voice a little bit to talk to you guys. That's just the energy that I'm getting. from you guys. Because if you like go back and see the energy from even just the first group, this energy is completely different. So I feel like you don't need me to ask you. Um, so the first card I have for you guys, group 3, is the 9 of Michael card here. And it says, your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, and worry to your angels. So, the overall feeling I'm getting from this card is that there are things that you've held on to from the past. And like the card says, maybe you carry some guilt with those things. Maybe it could be like you didn't say goodbye to a relative that passed away, or you lied to somebody. Whatever this is, and they're telling me that whatever this is, you're making a mountain out of a molehill because the other person has already moved on. And that they're telling me that some of you watching this, the other person don't even know that it happened, or could care less, especially if they're in spirit. So like you need to have a forgiveness session with yourself. I feel like you are harder on yourself than the community around you is. Like unlike the first group, you actually have a supportive community who doesn't really judge you, and that's because of your peaceful vibration. Like you attract people on that same vibration as you. Even family members that aren't on that same peaceful vibration, they choose to stay away from you. Like you don't have to do anything. They actually choose to stay away from you. And so the ones that are around you, because I really feel like this is more connected to family. So the ones that are around you, just like be appreciative that they are still there, instead of saying, oh, I shouldn't have done this, I shouldn't have done that, this, that, and the third. Okay? And the next card I have for you guys, group 3, is we have the Sun card here. And it says, this card represents like warmth and vitality. And it says, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So what they're telling me is that really like the only block between you and all these opportunities that's on the other side of the door is you. I mean, but in a different way, going back to this card, you put way too much on yourself that you don't like. You put way too much on your cross that you shouldn't have to bear. I kind of get a little bit of self-deprivating too. Like even when you go through a good situation, you're still, even though something positive happens, you still see areas that you did wrong. And even though that's a good thing because you're pointing out areas of improvement, but for you, you're not looking at it, oh, well, I did this is the area of improvement, let me just work on that and be better next time. You look at it like, oh damn, I effed up again, look, even though that turned out good, but I messed up on that. And they're like, stop treating yourself like that. And I feel like some inner child work is needed here, because I feel like you're repeating things to yourself that adults said to you when you were a child. So, and I really feel like even as grounded and peaceful as you are, I feel like some inner child work really needs to be done to repair that part of your heart, because you are greater than you think you are. And that makes me move on to this 10 of Gabriel here. And 10 always represents completion. This card holds the energy of like creativity and the element of fire. And it says, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. Going back to here. Because of the personal guilt you put on yourself, you go above and beyond for other people. And it's like, that's not that's not your that's not your issue. That's not your issue, and you need to learn to delegate. And even at work, you need to learn to delegate. If you are a mom and you have children, you need to learn to delegate. If they can talk and they can walk and they can potty by themselves, they are old enough to have some sort of responsibility around the house. If you have a husband or a significant other, they have responsibilities around the house. Like, don't take on more than you need to take on, because you doing that, you're taking time away from. They're telling me say this. You're taking time away from this, which is the Seven of Michael card, and this is like a faith card, and it has the element of air, and it says there's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all details. Because they're saying that in the home, in the work area, you are like, if anybody in this group, like if any manager had to like write down what their perfect team player would be, you are it. You are literally the perfect team player. You know how to motivate the team and everything. The problem is you don't know how to be a leader of the team, and you kind of let the team overrun you. And this right here is this opportunity is for you to learn that you can also be a good team player and be a leader at the same time. And it like making me think about when I first transitioned from being the awesome team player to being the leader. And the first time I made that transition, I will honestly say, even though I'm still friends with most of those people that I managed, I was a terrible manager. I was a terrible manager. The very, very first. I mean, I had management roles before them, but like when I was in charge of everything, and I was in charge of the whole store or whatever you like, I was not good. I was not good. I let my team overrun me. I was not, because I was trying to be the good team player. So I wasn't being a good leader. And for you guys, that's like literally what this opportunity is. It's an opportunity for you to learn that you are a leader just as well as a good team player. And so the next card I have for you guys is the Knight of Raphael, but as you can see, it's in reverse. And they're saying, before you think this is negative, it's not. Because I feel like this is a letting go moment here. Because, again, the king always represents motion. And it says, yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. So the reason why this card is in reverse is because we've gotten to like the tail end of this journey for you with this opportunity. And because you learned to balance being the team player and the leader and delegating, again, I feel like for this group, this is at home and at work. There is no separation. It's for both. Because you're been awesome team players for both, but you never delegated or led, and it always led to you having more on your plate than other people. But because you go through this whole Seven of Michael thing, like that's why this is in reverse, because now that you've learned to be a leader and you've learned to delegate, you have more me time. What does more me time result in? More creativity, more wonderful ideas and thoughts, more connections to source with that. So that was that for you guys, Group 3. I am very proud of you, Group 3, for this accomplishment, because I know that takes a lot, again, because I told you I like sucked as a manager. If this reading resonated with you and you like my videos, don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe. Please make sure you comment, let me know what's going on with you and how this reading affected you, or if it resonated. If you like to book a private reading, there's the website right there. Also, there's a link in the description box as well as links to my other social media so we can congregate.